Hey YouTube, Campervan Kevin here. Well, today I'm in Tucson, Arizona. What am I doing here? Well, got Martini's tongue worked on. She's doing a lot better. She's doing good. Man, let me have my spotlight. Yeah, but he knows when that phone is on, when the camera is on. So she's doing good. She's being a little, well, let's just say she's dragging a little bit. But I can tell she feels better. That tongue has to hurt. Anytime you have stitches in your tongue, it's got to hurt, right? But last week, I made an appointment with a carpenter here in town to make some small upgrades to the camper van. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a 2x6 here, a 2x6 across, and a 2x6 there, so I can have with a wood dowel rod that goes across, so I can have a curtain to separate my sleeping space from my living space. And with me and three little these dogs here, when it's wintertime, it gets cold, we can trap this heat in this area right here. That with a 12-volt blanket, I think will stay nice and cozy. Another mistake, a mistake that I made when I built this, is I used new plywood for everything except my hinged storage under here. My buddy in Idaho, Backroads Nomad, he built it and I helped him, but there was some leftover OSB, the 3/4 inch, and it's going to take 2 sheets of 3/4 to do this bed the way we did it. And I said, hey, let's use this over here, and it'd been sitting out under a barn for 3 years, so I thought I had off-gassed. With just the right humidity and the right temperature, this wood stinks to high heaven. I just can't stand it anymore. So the curtain wall, replace the lumber on the top of the storage, the bed frame top. Oh yeah, something else too. I've been moving stuff around. I'm fixing to go see the carpenter. But when I first put this bed in and I didn't have the walls, I could lay east to west easily. When I put in the walls, I now have to lay diagonal, and it's driving me nuts. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to cut into this plastic, cut into the styrofoam insulation, and have room to put my feet. I'm about this close from being able to stretch out, but it's enough to drive me crazy. And I've got an idea to put in some steps right here for the dog. So that's what we're going to do. My security dog here, I think, is broken. Tucker, are you broken? Man, rub my belly. Rub my belly. You know you want to. You rub my belly. Tucker, you're a mess. You're getting kind of woolly. Have you noticed you're getting kind of woolly? I'm getting kind of woolly, but I kind of like it. All right. So, Tucker and baby MaeMae, hey everybody, and Martini. My tongue hurts really bad, everybody. I'm gonna be okay. You are such a sweet baby. We're all gonna go see the new carpenter, and we're gonna take you with us. So let's go. I'm ready. I was born ready. I'm Tuck the Terrible. You're a mess is what you are. A mess, that's what you always call me, a mess. Why'd you call me all those other names that you call me when the camera's not on? Are you? Tucker, I can't say those words on YouTube. This video will get demonetized if I do that. Some of them are pretty clever. Yeah, well, some things we got to keep to ourselves. So I'm not gonna. I'll just call you Tuck Tuck the Terrible. How about that? All right, you're the boss. And the military aircraft are on maneuvers. The windows are shaking inside my van. Highlight my yard. Anytime I can park with my door next to grass or gravel, a little concrete curb and everything, I call it my yard. I don't know anybody else that calls it that. I just came up with that. But this is a pretty good boondocking spot if you can put up with the aircraft. A lot of people have already left this morning. I got to hit the road so I won't be late. I don't believe in being late. I'd rather not show up and be 1 minute late. Let's get going. So I thought I'd show you a little bit around the front of this place here. This is the Desert Diamond Casino. Isn't that a pretty place? They got those cactus out front. They got them lit up like Christmas trees. Pretty place. Good place to boondock here in Tucson. Found Mr. Steve on Craigslist advertising for carpentry work. Come out and met him. And he works all over Tucson, but he also has a shop at his house. So we're going to do this in his driveway. And here we go. First time I can remember being late in like forever. Talk about embarrassing. We made it. Man, we're back. Yep, I got everything out of the van so we can start working. Got the babies in the playpen. I don't use it that much anymore, but I sure am glad I kept it. And Tucker, he's tied up over here. Reverse sneezing. So we're gonna get this going. Yeah, this OSB right here, it gets to stinking at the right temperature, the right humidity. So we're gonna pull out piece. We're gonna pull that piece out, replace it, then do the same here. All right, got these pieces out. There's the new plywood that's gonna go in. But this wood looked good, but I never have said anything about it on my channel. But I just can't stand it no more. Most of the time it doesn't smell, but when it smells, it's horrible. Man, you ain't kidding. Here's my new plywood. That's what happens when you try to save a nickel. Steve here has been a builder for 40 years, master carpenter. Lots of storage under here. Comes in very handy. Even though I really don't access the stuff that's in there that much. But you can see it holds a lot. Clothes, dog clothes, books, fishing tackle, more clothes. Okay, got the side pieces cut and this side cut. The hinge is on. Steve there, he's putting the hinge on the back piece. What makes that wood smell like that, Steve? That's OSB, correct?
Correct. I don't know. I know this. I won't use it. It's really inexpensive. I can remember when I was working for a company called MV Homes, building homes back in Northern Virginia, and they introduced this product, and the boss brought it in and told us we were going to start using it instead of plywood, and told us water didn't affect it because the guys were complaining. He said, oh, we put a piece in the toilet, and after 6 weeks, nothing's done to it. So what did we do? These smart Alex supervisors put a piece in the toilet too. 3 days later, it was swelling up like a son of a gun. I won't use it anymore. I won't use it. Wood will last forever. Plywood can get wet and survive. As long as you don't keep it wet. It don't rot.
But that OSB is not for you.
OSB is not for me. Oriented strand boards, not mine. And the real thing I hated, I'm a forest man, is because of the OSB, they can cut down little trees. So all over in your home state,
Your pulpwood.
yep, they're able to go and they're able to cut these trees down, cut these forests down. The trees are real too small, and the only people who can use that are the big corporations that make this stuff. If the trees go larger, sawmills cut them down, and people like you and me can use it as lumber. This is against the common man. I don't like this product. It's corporation stuff. Plywood's much better. Much better. Just a tiny bit, I think.
Now the second piece has been added on. Got to line up the screws for the hinges. We're good to go.
Because I needed to.
Alright, back piece is on. Hinged. Yep. Made a little bit more, left a little bit more gap on either side so I can raise this up higher. Because you know the walls of the van are pretty square, but compared to other vans, but I can raise it this high, but I'll never get it this high with a mattress on it anyway. So I like it. So Mr. Steve,
Yes, sir.
let's figure out how we're gonna cut a hole here from my feet. I am not excited about cutting into this wall kit. I don't want to do it, but it's about driving me insane sleeping at an angle. It's just all in my head because the mattress sleeps the same whether I'm laying at an angle or straight across. But I'm kind of OCD, and I want to be laying east to west, not northeast to southwest, or vice versa. East to west. I'm gonna quit while on my head. Maybe I won't have to cut both ends, but I'm gonna cut the passenger side first. I'm not. Mr. Stevie is. And we're gonna use this device here. It's like a grinder with some kind of blade on it.
A diamond cutoff blade.
Well, it's just plastic.
I just used that last week to take masonry out to put a door in the back of my house.
Well, I bet it's dull now.
No.
Be just perfect for this wall. You can use this little 2x here as a guide.
That look at good height?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what happens here. Can I plug it in?
Just cut down here. The mattress is 10 inches. Add another inch for cover, and then my foot, I wear size 12, So we're gonna go up, what's that, 23 inches?
23 inches. 23.
We're gonna cut all the way up into here, good gracious. That's a big old hole. Gotta do it. But it cut real easy.
It does. That's easy as a 23.
Let's go 24. Right, nice even number. Right?
You're the boss, buddy.
I hate cutting into these walls like this, but if I can't use it, what's the use, right?
There we go.
I hate losing the insulation. I know I'm going to have to lose the insulation in here, but got to make it work for me.
We're going to fix something up. We're going to figure something out.
We're going to do something even if it's wrong, right?
You got it. We're going to figure out something for insulating in here. We'll see.
Time for the reveal.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, kind of sick to my stomach. That's what I had in there. Now I'm back to no insulation right here. Figure something out. They're playing here, Mr. Steve's yard. It's a pretty cactus. Enjoying the sun. Martini's licking a little bit today. I think she's better. Don't see that in Georgia. You sure don't? You'll see it in Georgia at all. I don't know how I'm going to finish this off. We can put a border around the edge, and I may later I'm going to save the board I cut out, and I may later glue it to the wall. But I got to see how much room I've got first with the bed in here and just see how it works. Getting some good sun on my mattress. Everybody said, Kevin, if you don't put holes under it, it's going to get mildew on it. I have yet to have that problem. So, knock on wood. Well, I'm not going to knock on this. No, thank you very much. I guess if you live out here, I should be used to this, but I'm just still amazed by it. I wonder if there's a bird in there. Where'd the hole go? There it is. That's a heavily fortified house right there. Something's really got to be after it to get the bird in there. Everybody's got their yard art. How about some blue ducks? Man, I want to bite them. Yeah, you lose some teeth, you bite these ducks, Tuck. Yeah. You old dogs, get out of our yard, quack. Quack, quack. They're hunting. Good little hunters. I got the mattress back in here. Look at the nice woodwork trim he did. I'm still not sure what I'm going to put here, but that ought to be big enough for my feet. Now he's going to start on making the wall for my curtain to go across here. So we're just going to build it and see how it comes together. So it looks like to me I've gained somewhere between 2 and 3 inches. Couldn't hurt none for sure. Got the bed back together, and I have tried it 10 different ways from Sunday, and now it's like I fit exactly. Both my feet are flat up against the exterior of the van. So I may not have to lie completely crosswise on it, but just at a little bit of an angle. Depends on how I get used to it. Well, it's getting later in the day. Working on my curtain wall. Slowly but surely. Now putting in the top board. Well, it's been a good day, but Mr. Steve, he's done a good job, but we're almost, the sun's starting to set. We're almost out of daylight. And normally I like to finish up a video with final results. It's just not going to happen this time. And I don't do a continued, to be continued, but the next video, I'll show you what we get done anyway. All right? So, thanks for following me along today. But I'm going to end this little video right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, and if you like, support the channel on Patreon. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, hit like and click the little bell so you get notifications when a new video pops up. Okay, gotta go. See you later. Bye-bye.